Okay, let me see here. Everything with the stream is working fine. Okay. Okay, I think we're all good on the stream right now. Let me just check here. Okay, everything seems good here. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, and I'm sorry for not having, I'm sorry for not doing the stream on Fridays like I do normally, and I'm sorry that I started the stream kind of late, today. I was just, I was really busy with, like, I was really busy with a few things on the weekend, and, like, by the time I was done, it was already, like, you know, late in the afternoon, and I knew that a lot of people were asleep, so, Okay, so we're gonna do a nice fun stream today, just hang out, have some fun, and here's the thing, I got 2 Red Dead videos coming up. I got one Red Dead video that's kind of short, but kind of funny, and I got another Red Dead video that's coming up that's a review of the Outlaw Pass 5. I know I haven't reviewed that for over a month, but there's a reason for that, and it's because I got so pissed off at Rockstar that I'm still like level 40 on the Outlaw Pass, but I'm gonna finish that quickly, and once I finish that, I can do my, my full review on it, on what's on it. But I was just pissed off at Rockstar personally for the for what they did with Outlaw Pass 5. Should I buy Red Dead? Well, it's worth it for the single player alone. The single player is a masterpiece. The online isn't supported that well though. When is the Salem Witch Trials video? It's coming by the end of the month. It's coming by the end of the month. It's gonna be coming up soon. You'll see it. It's gonna be a good one. I still don't know how long it's gonna be, because it's gonna, my script for the Salem Witch Trials is pretty long, so, like, expect this video to be decently long. It could possibly be 20-30 minutes, but it's all gonna be a really good one when I do post it. Okay. Oh, hello, gamer. What are you going to do after GTA 3? Oh, after GTA 3, I'm doing GTA 4. Okay. My posse worked? Okay, I guess I gotta remove some inactive people from my posse. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's do this one by myself then. I think I remember you Untitled. Am I gonna play GTA Vice City? Yes, I'll do Vice City again. I did Vice City, like 2.5 years ago, but I can do it again. Because I really do like Vice City. Yeah, I did see his video, Isaiah, and it's, you know, like, it's sometimes doing stuff on YouTube can be pretty stressful, and it can take, like, it can take a toll on you. I don't think, you know, a lot of times, you know, I see, like, you know, a lot of times ignorant comments of, like, people that they don't seem to understand how much work and effort, you know, goes into a YouTube channel. They'll look at a video that's like 20 minutes long, and they'll think that that video took 20 minutes to make, when it could take days to make. So there's, unfortunately, like, a lot of unreasonable people out there, and they make massive demands from YouTubers. Why do you think that, hang on. Why do you think a lot of people dislike Tony from Liberty City Stories? He's ranked the worst protagonist by GTA forums. I don't really think Tony's a bad protagonist. I think the reason people don't like him is, I think it's part of the reason is because he works for Salvatore, and Salvatore betrays Claude. So I think that's the reason that people probably don't like him. But also it's because Tony doesn't really question orders. That's the thing about it. When Tony's told to do something, he'll do it. So he doesn't really question orders, especially from somebody like Salvatore. So I think that might be part of it. Will you do Watch Dogs Legion? Oh yeah, and I gotta get on doing Watch Dogs Legion live streams because I said I'd be doing the live streams, but I haven't gotten around to doing that, so I should be doing those regularly. I don't know what's really bland about him. I like him. Probably one of the most inspiring and intelligent YouTubers I've come across, and helped me become a better person. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Gamer Splash. Thanks, man. Okay, I already know what's gonna happen here. Oh, thank you, Miss Kiwi Gaming, thank you. I think the person's running away. Yep, they're running away. Wow, what a coward. Okay. It's, you know, you read these posters about, like, these big wanted criminals, and the second that, like, the bounty hunter shows up, they just run for it. Oh, thank you, YouTube Shin, thank you. Man, they got far. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, Gamer Splash, again. Thanks, man. What keeps you motivated to play Red Dead Redemption 2? Waiting for new content? I almost lost my entire motivation to play Red Dead after, like, what they did with Outlaw Pass 5. I got mad, but at the same time, I still really enjoyed the game and I want the game to do good. It's a little bit different than GTA because when it comes to GTA Online, I've already done everything that I can on that game. I can't really think of any other content for me to do. And so, like, I don't really have that much of a desire to play it. But, like, for Red Dead, I haven't done nearly as much content on this game as for GTA Online. And at the same time, as this game is going to have more updates in the future. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Let me see here. Masks worn. Okay, not easy. Amos Sinclair, okay. Non-player enemies knocked out, okay. Bounties taken, what's this one here? Brought in from New Hanover posters. Okay, this should be a New Hanover poster. Let's get a daily challenge done right away, then. What is my character still doing? Okay, that's weird. Oh, come on, don't run down here. You're such an inspiration for YouTubers and have a legitimate grinder because of your money, guys. Have helped me get lots of money and RP. Well, thank you, Destructor. You should also check out my my other content. Oh, I'm making more content on Red Dead, and I'll be doing Watch Dogs Legion Online, which Watch Dogs Legion Online is a game that I really want to do more content for. I really do. Oh, come on. Okay, parlaying. With your guys, I've made over $80,000 and 450 gold, and GTA I've made over 300 million. Thank you, gamer, for the super chat. I'm glad I helped you out, man. Thanks, man.
A pox on your family.
This is what I do like. This is why Red Dead handles PvP just so much better than GT Online. Because at least in this game, when somebody kills you, you can parlay them, and you can still keep doing the activities that you're doing, and not have to worry about the griefers killing you.
We're hexed.
My friends have called me stupid for saying Liberty City Stories is my favorite GTA game, and they haven't even played it. Don't let your friends, you know, tell you what game is good and what isn't. It's for you to decide what you like. You know, I remember when I was in 2014 when Watch Dogs 1 came out, there were so many people that were hating on Aiden. They were saying, "Oh, Aiden Pierce sucks." But Aiden Pierce is actually one of my favorite characters, and I didn't care what people said. They were saying Aiden sucks. Aiden was one of my favorite characters. So like you know, stick by what you like. Don't let others, you know, dictate or tell you what you can and can't like. You know, I had the same I had the same nonsense happen when I was doing new content. When I was like when I was playing the older GTA games on my channel, like you know, I started with Vice City 2 years ago, but I did what is it? I did yeah, Vice City, that was, yeah, about 2 years ago. So I started with Vice City about 2 years ago, and then what happened is recently, like, you know, a few months ago, I started doing San Andreas, and, you know, that was the next playthrough that I did. And I had people, like, you know, commenting on my San Andreas playthrough, and they were just saying, "Oh, San Andreas sucks, blah, 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 this, the graphics aren't good, GTA 5 is better, GTA 5 is better." And the thing is, I see those stupid IGN polls, when IGN does those polls, and they're like, "What is your favorite GTA game?" And it's like, the majority of people vote for GTA 5. I'm gonna tell you, the majority of the people that vote in those polls, they probably never even played the older GTA games, or they were too young when the other GTA games played. The only one they really know is GTA 5, and then when they see any other GTA game, they see, oh, it's an older GTA game with not as good graphics. In their minds, they think that it automatically sucks. And so that's unfortunately the mindset that people have. And I'll tell you something, in my personal opinion, the story in GTA 5 is not as good as other games. I'm not saying it's a terrible story, but when I played through the story in San Andreas, and I haven't played through the story in a few years, but I remember the story, I had so much fun, so much more fun playing through the story in San Andreas than I did playing through the story in GTA 5. Just had so much more fun. I thought the story in San Andreas was so much better than the story in GTA 5. Oh yeah, Aiden Pierce is underrated, I agree. Oh, what is this, a Moonshine mission here? Hey, Professional, how are you? I'm good, Sam. How long am I gonna stream? Like 2 hours. I would normally stream for. I'm just trying to finally get up to rank 80 with this Outlaw Pass. This is the first Outlaw Pass that I didn't finish within the first 2 weeks, because normally I finish an Outlaw Pass within the first 2 weeks, but this one is like, I'm stretching this over a month now because I just got so pissed off at the Outlaw Pass. I think there's people in my posse or in or near me who are who they aren't using free aim. There's people that are using auto aim. If anyone's in my posse, please use free aim, because that's what I use. Because it's not fair to other people in the posse if somebody's using auto aim, because then then they're gonna kill all the enemies and nobody's gonna get a kill. I do keep auto aim for horseback though. Horseback I still have auto aim on, but for foot I use free aim. What's my favorite GTA game? I don't really have a direct answer for that, because there's things I like about the different GTA games. Like, for instance, my favorite online is GTA Online. And yes, there was online in other GTA games, like GTA 4 had online, and also San Andreas had a multiplayer mod. So my favorite online is GTA Online. My favorite map in a GTA game is San Andreas. My favorite story in a GTA game is GTA 4. My favorite character in a GTA game is Nico. My favorite classic GTA game is Vice City.
Whoa. Don't sneak up on a fella like that.
Oh, I got the map already. Okay, that was. Oh. Thank you, Miss Kiwi. Oh yeah, all the GTA games are fun. Why don't I play GTA Online? Dude, come on. I've answered this question so many times. I don't want to sound rude, but I've answered this question on so many videos and in so many streams. I probably answered this question more than any other question. You guys watching my streams know this. But why don't I play GTA Online? I said several times that I'm gonna play GTA Online when another update comes out. Right now, there's nothing for me to do. Nothing. I've done everything. If I did a video on GTA Online, it would be too similar to the previous content that I did, and I don't want that. I want all my content to be unique and different. And also, a large part of the reason why I'm not playing GTA Online at the moment is because I want the channel to expand, and I don't want my channel to be dependent on GTA Online to grow. So I want my channel to be able to grow without GTA Online, without being dependent on it. Thank you, Holland, for the super chat. Thank you, man. And the thing is, like, I've seen some really rude and nasty comments in this regard of like people, you know, demanding GTA content, GTA Online content. Like, they'll say, I want GTA content right now, and what happens is I post like GTA 3 lore videos or GTA Liberty City, San Andreas videos, and they're like, no, not that GTA, I want GTA Online, when it's still even a GTA game. And you know, sometimes I've argued with these people in the comments. I don't really argue with them anymore because I've noticed it's you're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna change people's minds. But you know, I've been like, I've seen nasty comments of just people saying, I want GTA Online videos right now. And basically, I reply to those comments. I used to reply to them, and I say to them, what exactly am I supposed to do on GTA Online? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, exactly. And I almost never get a response. Like, they never reply when I say that. Almost never. And it's almost like the people complaining know there's nothing to do on GTA Online, but they're still demanding GTA Online content. That's at least what I see it as. Am I gonna check out Rust on console? Isn't Rust like basically like DayZ but without zombies? Isn't that what it is? Okay.
Hello, mister.
Okay, let's see here. Love the GTA 3 missions with the Spank Addicts. Yeah, that one was kind of crazy, Moff. Timmy, are you in my session, by the way? Okay. My next playthrough is gonna be GTA 4. You get more views on GTA Online videos, though, so? I don't understand the point in that. It's like I've seen this. I've seen comments like that also, and I don't mean to talk to you in like a rude manner. I'm not getting at that, but I've seen comments like that several times, as saying you get more views on the GT Online videos, so therefore you should do GT Online. It's like, okay, and like I understand. Like I would have to be an idiot to not realize that I get more views on GTA Online videos. I of course understand that 100%. I've known that for a long time. I've known that for several years, that I get more views on GTA Online content, but that the views aren't what's important to me. It's like I've said, I do what content I feel like doing on this channel, whatever I want to do, regardless if the videos get a lot of views or not. I mean, look at my Watch Dogs Legion videos. They don't get that many views, but yet I still do them because I like Watch Dogs Legion online. So it's views aren't everything, and YouTubers need to stop looking at that. They need to stop basing everything on views. Do what content you enjoy, not what gets the most views. Oh, thank you, Sam, for the super chat. Can you play Red Dead 1, please? Oh yeah, I'll do that this year. I'll do that. I just don't know when. Maybe like summertime I'll do Red Dead 1. Because right now I'm doing GTA 4. So like right after I do GTA 3 at least. So it's so I have a few walkthroughs already planned. And I also have The Godfather planned. I know people have been requesting The Godfather for a long time, so I will be doing The Godfather also. The best story that I've ever played? Probably Ghost of Tsushima. I liked Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot. It's really tough between Red Dead story and Ghost of Tsushima, but I would say Ghost of Tsushima I think I like even more than Red Dead. That was probably my favorite story. Damn, he's not dead still? Damn, come on. Oh, my accuracy suffering there. Oh, here they come now. I actually really like this rifle a lot, the Springfield rifle. A lot of people don't use this rifle, but I actually like this rifle a lot. This is probably the most underrated weapon in GTA Red Dead. I mean, is the Springfield rifle. Okay, thank you for the revive. Oh, and I gotta get that daily challenge, right, to knock people out, so I should probably do that. Okay, this should get it now. There we go, that's done. Okay, let's do the bolas now too then.
Idiot! What are you doing?
What the? That's not what I wanted to do.
Ha! Big mistake.
There we go. Some more gold. Okay. Got that.
Don't do something you'll regret, huh?
What is loot boxes in games? Thank you for the super chat, Sam. Loot boxes are, it's a form of microtransaction.
Carajos!
Not really a shark card, even though shark cards are microtransactions or gold bars. A loot box is basically like, you pay a certain amount of money, and then there's like different types of loot boxes. There's like standard, rare, super rare, whatever, and, there's debates on whether it's gambling or not. I think it is gambling, but basically people pay it. Like, think of basically like in the some of the other Call of Duty games, they used to have that system with the boxes. You still find GTA Online enjoyable? I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's a lot of fun things to do in GTA Online, but it's like I've played the game so much. Like, I have 400 days played on GTA Online, and that's really like, you know, why I took a break from it, because if I played GTA Online more, I'd go crazy because I would just get so bored of it. So it's I just wouldn't have fun. If I played GTA Online, I just wouldn't be having fun. And yeah.
No, por favor, no.
Okay. Hi, Pro, when you play Vice City, will you play Vice City Stories first and after? I'll play Vice City Stories first.
Venga ya.
Okay. EA and Take-Two needs to stop doing loot boxes, yeah. They're not gonna stop that, unfortunately, Sam. Just gonna wait until, 6 minutes, I think, and deliver this target here. Get a little bit more for that. What am I at right now in the, thing? 41?
Hey! You cut me free right now! Oh! Great. That horse looks like a fine traveling companion.
Oh, hello, Holland.
Cabron.
Hold your horses now. Come on now, don't!
Do you know any good open world games that are on PC?
I'm gonna kill you for this.
Not really anything that I can, not really anything. You mean PC only? I can't really think of PC only games that are, You think we'll ever get HD remakes of the PS2 GTA games? Probably not. GTA 4 will be on April 29th, the first part.
Me cago en la verga.
I'm gonna kill you, son.
No puede ser.
Okay, wait until it's 6 minutes and deliver the target.
Cabron.
Hope you had a nice life. God, no!
And whom do we have here? Got a cold cell all lined up for them. Spend it in town.
I enjoyed the online story missions. I heard a Rockstar planning to continue the story missions of Jessica Leclerc, but now they're focused on making and milking GT Online. Yeah, I'd like to see them. I would like to see them make Oh, we're in defensive mode. I want to take everyone to the Moonshine Shack. Just parlay them, guys. Just parlay them. Moonshiner story missions completed. Let's see here. Moonshiner bar dance for 2 minutes. Okay.
Au travail.
You should criticize Take-Two more than Rockstar. I criticize both of them.
On your face, yes? Yes, this will work very nicely. Je suis content de vous revoir.
Word is you're quite the hero.
How many people we got in this posse right now?
Well, thank you. Time for a show.
Okay, 6 people. Moonshiner.
All right, fellers. Give them what they paid for.
You should make a 100 completion game on the GTA games you play. I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of other people have already done it. Take-Two are the ones who forced Rockstar to make the bad decisions for Red Dead Online and GTA. But you also have to remember this, Rockstar are the ones who support this game in the first place. They're the ones who post stuff on the newswire. They're the ones who talk directly to the community. Rockstar's communication could definitely be better on this aspect. I'll do a GTA 5 walkthrough when the Enhanced Edition comes out, so I'll play it on that, because I want to see if there's a difference in graphics on it. I think it's just going to be an HD re-release, that's all I think it is. Oh, I should probably go to, I should probably change to auto-aim now. Guys, if you have free aim on, turn it on to auto-aim. We got some more higher level people in this in this match. Can't believe I missed those. Damn. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to use a shotgun because they're running slippery too. You mentioned you have a gaming PC. What GPU do you have? I honestly don't know much about it because my friend built this PC for me, so I paid my friend and he helped me build this PC and get the parts together. But it is a strong computer. I know I don't really know much about computers. damn. Wow. Okay. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't. That's what just happened there. Oh no. Great. Get on the train, guys. They're coming. These are definitely some more elite people that we're playing against. You can't even react. It's just instant headshot. Mausers, I bet. Or no, semi-auto pistol. Got both of them off of it.
Okay, I'm like 90% sure that these two of them are using macros.
They're using what?
They're doing some impossible tonics and headshotting that just shouldn't happen.
Okay, this is... Wow, that right there shows you just how bad the, That shows you how bad the tonic spam can really be. Okay. Damn, I was trying to get him there too. Oh, come on, horse. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, damn, that's just, oh, man. I was trying so badly with, to get on that train, and my horse was being so stupid. His friend got me, but yeah, these are definitely sweats. Yeah, it's instant headshot. It's like they won't target any other part of the body except the headshot. That's the only part that they'll actually target. Yeah, see, it's just instant headshot. They will not target anything else. Why I keep a shotgun handy for stuff like this. Oh yeah, there definitely is sweats on this game, 100%. But the thing is, the sweats, you really encounter them in the PvP modes. You don't really see these guys much in free mode. They're mostly in showdowns and modes like this. Well, that's personally, you know, that's you know why I don't like the headshot system in the game, because like, you know, it's all, some people, all they do is just go for headshots. I personally think it's stupid. I think that every single bullet to the body should do more damage, so I think every body shot should just do more damage, buffed much more, and that'll encourage people to go for the body more, not just constant headshot spam like this. Yeah, I mean, just look. This strafe, the way the guy is strafing, like when he's moving back and forth, like left and right, it's really like he's on drugs or something. These guys are definitely in a posse. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely using some kind of tonic spam or something like that. Because the thing is, I'm running a damage build, and even the amount of bullets that I put into them with my damage build, and they're still not dying. Usually I kill people after 2 shots to the chest. The fact that I'm putting like 4 or 5 shots into them, it just shows how badly they're abusing tonics. Pumped shotgun. Damn. Yeah, like, sometimes I wish there was, like, a mode that you could play. Like, I know the hardcore series does it, but sometimes I wish there was, like, a mode you could play where there was no tonics, no ability cards, just regular guns, and that's it. Because when people do spam the tonics, this isn't fun when people do stuff like this. And the thing is, I know we've had a lot of games where we own people in Railroad Baron, but I don't even want games like that, because usually, you know, the posse modes are kind of broken. I want usually, like, a match that's kind of, like, fair, not one where we're getting dominated or we're dominating people. Like, yeah, like, I mean, just look at the amount of shots I gotta put into this guy. Damn.
Yeah, this is pretty cancer.
Damn, okay. Got him. Another one right behind me. Okay, well, at least the mode is over. It's the hardcore ones, though, wanted, but I wish there was more stuff like this. Like, I'm not just talking about the hardcore ones. I'm talking about, like, free mode events and stuff where there's no ability cards and just... Bet the guy has like 30-something kills, the guy that was constantly headshotting. Let's see.
Well, the game gets a lot easier when you have macro devices.
What is that?
Didn't you notice how some of them were
30
able to
kills.
survive just absolutely impossible things?
What, you mean like all the shots?
Like, they could tonic up in the middle of being shot and then shoot you as if they weren't drinking a tonic.
Yeah, I know, but like, what does that mean though?
They're using an actual piece of hardware to do inputs that you could not do with your hands.
But is there proof that they were doing that?
It's hard to prove, you know, from our perspective. We'd actually have to see what they're using, but given the things they're doing, I'm 90% sure that's what's going on.
I mean, people in the chat are saying Cronus Max? Or what is Cronus Max?
Yes, that is one of the devices that makes it possible.
This is on PlayStation, people are cheating?
The console itself is not being messed with. They're using a device that tricks the console into thinking the controller is doing things that just would not be
So
possible to
basically,
do
they're
with
using a
your hands.
device that tricks the controller into hitting several buttons at once?
Yes.
Well,
That's part of it.
I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, because I don't know 100% whether they were doing that or not. They could have just been, you know, really sweaty. That just could have been it. But at the same time I personally find it ridiculous how, like, I'm shooting people and, like, sometimes in combat, and they're like, you know, you guys saw that. Like, let me show you guys my ability cards, here. Like, because what I found weird, I was, where's my cards here? My cards are, right over here. So, like, Focus Fire. When Deadeye is active, you and your team members deal a lot more damage. Each consecutive shot on the same target does more damage. So the second shot does more damage. As you get closer to death, you do more damage. So I'm running 3 different ability cards at once. And usually, when I combine this with Express rounds, and I just use, like, Deadeye, I'll kill people in 2 shots to the chest. Like, easy. But, like, you guys saw it there. I was shooting these guys, like, 4 or 5 times. Not dying, and that's because they're spamming the tonics like crazy. I don't know whether to...
Normally when you drink a tonic, you can't shoot or anything in the middle of it. You have to drink the tonic, and then you can shoot.
I don't know...
They were able to tonic up and shoot.
Well,
I saw that at least 2 or 3 times.
Well, like I said, I don't know if they were cheating. I don't know, so I don't want to make accusations without proof. But at the same time, I do find it a bit suspicious. I just... Maybe they were just really good, but I don't know. What do you guys think, like, in the chat? Like, do you guys think that that was, like, that they were just really good, or do you think there was something else to that? I don't know. I don't want to accuse anyone without proof, but, it's, I wonder what the chat thinks of that match before. One guy says he thinks they're cheating.
Yeah. You're never going to get real proof, though, unless you can literally watch them play the game over their shoulder.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It could be, it could not. I don't know. So like I said, I just don't know. Maybe they were really good. If they were really good, you know, they won fair and square. If they were really good, I just don't know. So I don't want to accuse anyone of something I without proof. It's just we don't know. On over this bounty here. But, you know, I personally think what Rockstar should do to, like, I understand that shooting somebody in the head is going to probably kill them in one shot, I get that. But, you know, what I'd like to see them do is just increase body damage, just overall. Just the amount of damage that you do to the body for every gun, just increase that. I think that would be the perfect counter to headshot spam, because there's, like, so many people, when you go into PvP, all they do is just headshot spam, nothing else. Like, they will not target any other part of the body ever, just headshots. So that's, like, I just personally don't like that. I think it's a bit unrealistic. I know this game isn't supposed to be realistic, but, you know, at the same time, I think it's stupid when everybody's just aiming for the head and nothing else. No sniper would also aim for a person's head, unless it's, you know, a viable target. But, okay. Here. Can you do a TV review? What do you mean? Okay. No, it's not what I didn't want. I didn't want the hat. Okay, oh well. On your new TV you got in the PS5 video. Oh, the LG TV that I got. Yes, the LG. I'm trying to remember what it's called. LG CX or C. I bought it back in November. It was like a modern new TV. a bit expensive.
God damn it! Couch it again. Jesus Christ!
Oh, this game is fun, especially playing it with friends. I enjoy it. What's that? What's a snake?
You damn fool!
Deliver the target at like 7 minutes, so we can just make a little bit more money. I'm gonna throw this guy in first.
Okay, settle down, my friends. We have a journey ahead of us.
Okay, what should I do now? Guess I'll probably head on over to Tumbleweed. El Rubio's hat. Well, Rockstar can't break off from Take-Two because Take-Two owns them. Why not use the prison wagon? Because we got a full posse of people, so we don't really need that. We can just put everyone on a horse and, Well, Take-Two is a pretty greedy company, and the thing is, though, it's like, you know, people don't attack Take-Two as much as they attack EA. You know, EA, they deserve, you know, the criticism that they get, but, like, Take-Two does some pretty nasty stuff, and you won't see a lot of people criticize them. There we go. Oh, come on, let me use the board already.
Too busy for this.
Okay, this guy here, what else is there to do in this game? Well, collectibles, the moonshine business, the trader business, stranger missions. I just want more content in this game, You remember in the past, Microsoft was trying to get exclusives on their platform. Or imagine how big news it would have been if Microsoft bought Nintendo. It would have been ridiculous. Yep. Well, the thing is, I'll tell you, is that, you know, I don't think that people give Microsoft enough criticism for the exclusive stuff. I don't think that they get enough of it, because I'll tell you something, like, you know, I have, like, you know, I hear, like, teenagers and, like, kids today, and they're just complaining and just saying that Sony is getting greedy with the exclusives, and that's true, don't get me wrong. You know, Sony is really scummy when it comes to the exclusives. They pay off a lot of companies to get them, and it is annoying, I get it. But the thing at the same time is, Microsoft used to do this a lot. So I'll have, like, you know, there's, like, really big fans of, like, the Xbox or whatever, and they'll just be saying, oh, Microsoft, or they'll say that Sony's really bad when it comes to exclusives. They pay everyone off, and it's not fair to Xbox. But what these people don't understand is that Microsoft used to do the exact same thing as Sony. They used to do it really badly, like, you know, 10 years ago, but they kind of stopped with it. They gave up on it, and now Sony's doing it. So Microsoft did do it at one point with the exclusives.
I remember all the Call of Duties. Yeah. I remember back when, like, every Call of Duty, whenever there was new DLC, whatever, for at least a month, if not longer, it was...
Yeah, I remember those Xbox timed exclusives. I remember that. That was, like, when I was in high school. That was constantly going on. And then... Oh, I should probably change this to free aim now. But the worst thing that Microsoft did when it came to exclusives, and I'll never forgive them for this because I remember it still. It was on GTA 4.
Oh, you're right, GTA.
GTA 4. Microsoft paid off Rockstar millions of dollars in 2008, and what they paid them for was they paid them so that the episodes from Liberty City, the GTA story expansion, GTA 4 story expansions, they would not come to PS3 or PC until like a full year later. So they were exclusive to Xbox for a full year, which was just ridiculous. That was on the Xbox. I remember that. If you were on the PS3, you couldn't play The Lost and Damned, you couldn't play The Ballad, you couldn't play that for a full year. And I've never really forgiven Rockstar for that, because that was such a scummy thing to what they did to their fans. They just screwed their fans over. And then the thing is, then what Rockstar did was, Rockstar just said PlayStation, please stay with us. That was their response to it. And then then when they released Red Dead Redemption 1, because they released it in 2010, they gave like PlayStation like some small exclusive content. It was almost nothing. It was like a gang hideout or something like that. It was like a really small, which is that wasn't fair at all what they did. So it's just I never forgiven Rockstar for what they did with GTA 4. Still remember that. What did you do when you couldn't play GTA 4's DLCs on PS3? I had to play it on my Xbox. I had an Xbox 360 at the time, and so I bought the Xbox 360 version just so I could continue playing the story.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Recently, I don't know if Microsoft has been doing it as well. I'm sure there's something, I just can't think of it right now. But Sony has released some exclusives now, like MLB. I forgot that MLB was a Sony exclusive, but now it's on Xbox and PC as well. And then there's another game that's slipping my mind right now.
Well, all the exclusive garbage should just stop. It's just everyone should be able to play whatever they want on whichever console. You know, I don't. And the worst is when you have the fanboys. When you have like the Xbox fanboys and the PlayStation fanboys. They're, you know, I hear PlayStation fanboys say Xbox fanboys are the worst, and then I hear Xbox fanboys say PlayStation fanboys are the worst. It's like, they're both just as bad as each other. And I see some really stupid, like, comments. Like, I'll see like PlayStation fanboys, and they'll comment and they'll say like, oh, Xbox sucks, blah 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 this, because it doesn't have these exclusives. But the only reason PlayStation has those exclusives is because Sony paid off those companies. That's the only reason. It's nothing to be proud of or bragging about. It's just stupid.
I don't know. The only form of exclusive that I find acceptable, well, either there's some hardware reason that just makes
like
it
on PC.
really, maybe, but I mean, any gaming console solution, whatever.
I can
Like,
take it from here.
like Nintendo does this sometimes.
The bounty has agreed.
The what is it? Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Well, partly because they're Nintendo and they're just never gonna put it on anything else. But there are some functions in the game that rely on how the Switch works that just no other gaming thing could replicate.
Well, that's understandable, but I'm talking about games that can, like, you know, run on both systems, no problem.
But
your video...
the only other form that I find acceptable is sometimes, you know, be it Microsoft, Sony, or whatever other company, they will make studios from the ground up with the intent that they make games only on their platform. And if the studio is from the beginning that way, I find that kind of acceptable. I find it really annoying when studios or games previously were multi-platform and then made exclusive. That's really annoying.
Oh, that's what they, I know they did that with Ace Combat. With Ace Combat 6, they just released that on the Xbox 360. They didn't release it on the PS3, and that pissed a lot of people off when that happened. Let's see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Valentine. Your video about growing a YouTube channel helped me out with my mental approach. Big thanks to you. Thank you, Bear. And let me ask you, is that how you found my channel? With the YouTube guide? I made that YouTube guide like almost a year ago now. It was like May last year when I posted it. It's almost a year ago. And I made that like you know, to try to encourage people to, like, you know, do other content and, you know, how to grow their channels and like how to avoid mistakes that I made when I was growing my channel. But I think you should, if you found the YouTube guide helpful, Bear, you should also check out my other video. There's this video on my channel, and it's basically called why YouTubers need to stop stressing about views. So like I talk about, like, you know, YouTubers, how they sometimes go crazy with like high views and low views, and I talk about why you don't need to stress over the view count. And I basically break that down. It is a real hat. There's one thing console has but PC doesn't that I can think of, the NFSHP. They have a bunch of DLCs on consoles but PC until they put all DLCs for all platforms on remaster. Well, I mean, like, one thing that I can think of that console generally has that that PC doesn't is console doesn't really have cheaters typically on a lot of games. On PC you can encounter them a lot. It's not an attack on PC, but it's just me saying, like, what just happened? Oh, what the? I didn't even hit the button for the catalog. Okay, that's weird. But you know what? You know what else is a problem? What else is a problem is the fanboying, not just on consoles but on video games, because there's plenty of fanboying when it comes to video games, and it can be a problem. And like, I'll give you a perfect example: the Call of Duty and the Battlefield fanboys. They can be very frustrating. And the thing about it is that generally, I enjoy most Battlefield. I'm typically more of a Battlefield player. Like, I like Battlefield more than Call of Duty. But the thing is, though, the last Battlefield they released, Battlefield 5, I didn't really enjoy that as much as Battlefield 1. And when Modern Warfare came out, I enjoyed Modern Warfare much more than, like, Battlefield. So I think Modern Warfare did much better than Battlefield did in, like, the last few years. So, like, you know, even though I played Battlefield, I enjoyed Modern Warfare more. So I thought that they did a better game that time. Even though it's a modern setting, I get that. You can't compare it to World War II. I just did enjoy Modern Warfare more than Battlefield 5. And so, you know, you can't just stick to, like, just one series and just constantly bash the other. You gotta have an open mind and try out other games and stuff.
Yeah,
I know there's... What were you saying?
I was gonna say, personally, I'm usually in Battlefield as well. Call of Duty's second Battlefield for me 90% of the time. But just the Battlefield series has been on a bit of a decline since Battlefield 3. it just, I don't know, it doesn't hit with me like it used to, because the Bad Company games were excellent.
Yeah, Bad Company was beautiful.
And then just Battlefield 3 was good, but it was not as good. Battlefield 4 was basically the same thing. And then Battlefield 1, it was alright. It was at least something a bit
Battlefield
different,
1 was my favorite
but
one. I like that one a lot.
Yes. My main annoyance with it is why they went into World War I, but have no actual World War I style combat. There's loads of automatics and other nonsense.
Well,
That
the thing,
aside,
if they had like the trench warfare and just like the standard issue rifle was the bolt action rifle. That's what the majority of soldiers
Yeah.
used. And if they had that just like running towards trenches with bolt action rifles, I wouldn't mind it. But there would be like a lot of people that would be complaining, oh, it's not fast paced enough and all this other stuff. And so that's really why, like, you know, in Battlefield 1, when you see all
I know
the
why they did it. I'm
Yeah.
annoyed that they went for a World War I era combat and then at no point actually represent World War I style combat.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, some of the combat is believable, but I mean, not everything was always trench warfare. Like the mountain warfare
No,
that they had
I'm not
in the
saying it all was, but it was the majority.
yeah. The mountain warfare in the Italian campaign in World War I, that wasn't really a lot of trench warfare. That was just people charging up mountains at each other. That's pretty much what it was. But all the automatic weapons that they had in Battlefield 1 and the semi-automatic weapons, those did exist, yes, but they were like really rare
Not in the number, though.
and they weren't used really in combat. But I know that, you know, they did do some things to make the game, I guess, more fast-paced for people. But you know, if you play the Verdun game or you play Tannerberg, that's more of a World War I game. But regardless,
Yes.
I enjoyed Battlefield 1 and I liked it. But like, you know, despite me not liking Call of Duty, you know, the main reason that I don't like the Call of Duty games is primarily the setting. That's the reason I don't like them, because I hate the futuristic crap. I don't like it. I didn't mind Black Ops 2, but I don't like Black Ops 3 and 4, and Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, all that stuff. I don't like it. The mechs, the jumping on walls, all that. I don't like it. It's just not for me. You know, if I'm gonna play a war game, I would rather it be, you know, modern setting or anything before. Like Cold War, modern, World War I, World War II, I'm fine with. Just, I don't want to see, like, any futuristic stuff. I just typically don't like it. It's just not for me. I just don't like the mechs and all the other stuff. But the other thing I didn't like about the Call of Duty games, and this is where I started not liking... I started not liking Call of Duty during the time of Modern Warfare 3, and I played the, you know... I've heard people tell me, oh, you're not a real Call of Duty fan or blah, 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 this, but I've played all the original Call of Duty games, like Call of Duty 1, 2, I've played Call of Duty Big Red 1, Call of Duty 3. I played Call of Duty 4 when it first came out, Modern Warfare Remastered. I got it the very first day it came out, I played Modern Warfare 2, all of those games. So, you know, when people tell me that I'm not a Call of Duty fan or that I didn't play these games, it's just, it's a bit of a nonsense.
Honestly, campaign-wise, for the most part, I think I preferred the older titles.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I didn't mind Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I liked them. And World at War was my favorite one. I liked World at War a lot. And Black Ops 1, I liked Black Ops 1 too. Black Ops 2 was, like, okay. I didn't like the multiplayer in Black Ops 2, but I liked the single player and the zombies was okay. But like Modern Warfare 3 is where I really started to not like Call of Duty at that point. And the reason is the story in Modern Warfare 3 was great. I had no complaints about the story. I liked it. The co-op, the Spec Ops, and the survival was fun. I liked it. What I didn't like was the multiplayer. And the reason I really didn't like the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3 was because it was so close-quartered. Like Modern Warfare 3 had the most close-quartered maps out of all of the games. Like if you compare the maps in Modern Warfare 1 and 2 to the maps in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 3 had the most close-quartered maps. Like, they were so close-quartered, and everything was just so much more fast-paced. It was much more fast-paced than Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and I didn't like that. And it was also the fact, what pissed me off is that the developer was actually encouraging people to quickscope. I didn't like that, because you couldn't use a sniper rifle on any of the maps in Modern Warfare 3, because they were so close-quartered, it was pointless to use a sniper rifle on any of them. So the developer was actively encouraging people to run around and quickscope, which I just found stupid. So that's just why I didn't like it. But, you know, when they started doing all the futuristic stuff, I didn't like that even more. The fast-paced, the futuristic stuff, the close-quarter maps, I didn't like it. I like large maps with vehicles, like, you know, big warfare. And Modern Warfare 2019 was the first Call of Duty game that I really got back into playing. Like, yes, I did play Call of Duty World War II, but I bought Call of Duty World War II for the single player, not for the multiplayer. And I did like the single player, but I didn't like the multiplayer. And that's it pretty much. I bought Modern Warfare Remastered. I like that, but you know, as for like the newer ones, Modern Warfare is the latest one that I played, and I do have Cold War, but I don't really play it that much. But what got me back into Call of Duty with Modern Warfare was I liked that they went back to the modern setting. That's what I liked about it. I like the big maps, that they have the maps on average are bigger in Modern Warfare than the other ones. I like that they have ground war, so I like they have ground war 64 players and they have tanks and APCs and helicopters. I like that now. I like the new vehicle warfare. And so that's what brought me back. And also, I like the guns, the customization. I like, you know, all the different operators you can have, and I like the realism in some of the guns, like the cartridges that they fire, and I like that there's a little bit of bullet drop when it comes to sniper rifles. So I like that level of detail, and that's what I like about Modern Warfare. I was also really interested in the story. That's one of the reasons I bought Modern Warfare, was I was really interested in the story, because there was Modern Warfare is like, you know, a reboot, so I wanted to see all the old characters again and like this new story that they had, and I enjoyed that a lot.
But they went back to the original Modern Warfare in more ways than one. One aspect that I've been fully enjoying in the new Modern Warfare game that you're well aware of is they brought back the ammo system that previously had only existed in Call of Duty 4. Now it's in the new Modern Warfare as well. So if you have multiple weapons that shoot the same thing, they share it.
Por Dios, no.
And I have been taking advantage of that with the 40mm launchers, and it's pretty funny.
I mean, I liked a lot of the guns in the game, and I like the cartridges that they fire, and I specifically like how you can create weapons into different weapons. Like, you can take the AK-47 and turn it into an AK-74, or you can turn it into an RPK. I like that. I like that level of detail to it. But oh, and thank you, OG, for the super chat. But I'll tell you something. When Modern Warfare was coming out, I remember the game got a lot of hate when Modern Warfare was coming out. And the thing is, though, is that the hate kind of died down, and it actually Modern Warfare turned into like one of the most popular Call of Duty games out there. But the hate that I was seeing that Modern Warfare was getting was ridiculous, and I have videos on my channel like back in 2019 talking about it. But like some of the hate that I saw is there was people that were attacking Modern Warfare for not being fast-paced enough. They're like, "Oh, this game isn't fast-paced enough. It sucks." And I saw some comments where people were saying,
fast-paced.
but wait, there was comments that I saw of people complaining that it wasn't futuristic. They were literally complaining that Modern Warfare was not futuristic, and they were like, Thank you, Frosty, for the super chat. But they were making comments that Modern Warfare wasn't futuristic. And one comment that really pissed me off that I saw was this one guy made a comment, and he said, "This isn't what Call of Duty is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a game like this." I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what games have you been playing? It's the problem is a lot of the people that play the new Call of Duty games, a lot of them are, you know, teenagers and kids. They're younger gamers that didn't play the old ones. They didn't play the original Modern Warfare 1 and 2. And what happens is all they're used to the futuristic ones. They started on like Black Ops 3 or they started on Black Ops 4, and so they're used to the only games they see is the futuristic ones. And then when it goes back to a modern setting, they turn so hostile to it. And that's you know, that's what personally pissed me off about it, is that you have these people that just they're so obsessed with the futuristic setting. They want everything to be futuristic.
Yeah, and the only way that someone could say that Modern Warfare is not fast-paced enough is if they are directly comparing it to those stupid ones that have the jetpacks and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's the only way that you could say it is not fast-paced.
You know that though when the game was coming out and they had like ground war in the game, when they had that and they had like the vehicles in ground war, like the tanks and the APCs and stuff, there was people that were like making comments, and they were saying that all Call of Duty's going away from its roots or whatever, and Call of Duty never had vehicles. Like, I see comments like that. I'm like, Call of Duty never had vehicles? What are you talking about?
War.
Did you never?
World at War had tanks.
Well, here's the thing. Call of Duty 3 had a bunch of vehicles in it, like the multiplayer in Call of Duty 3. But of course, the kids that are saying Call of
I
Duty never
forgot
had
about that.
Yeah. So Call of Duty 3 had a lot of vehicle warfare in it, a lot of it. And in the multiplayer, there was a lot of vehicle warfare too. And so, you know, these kids that are complaining and they're saying like, oh, Call of Duty never had vehicles, it's getting away from its roots. No. The problem is these kids never played the older Call of Duty games like Call of Duty 3, and so they judge the game and say, oh, the game never had vehicles, when they don't know what they're talking about. And World at War had vehicles. World at War had tanks. I like the tanks in World at War. I thought they were cool. And the thing is, even though the game brought in vehicles, did it get away from its roots? No, it didn't. It still kept the same modes. It still kept a lot of the close quarter maps. It had domination, search and destroy, team deathmatch. Everything the game's always had is still in there. They just expanded the game and put in, you know, ground war, larger maps with vehicles, which I think is cool. Ground war should be a very large map of vehicles. It's a war, after all. It's a war of a lot of players. Why shouldn't it be?
But when they had the beta, well, Modern Warfare first had the gunfight beta, and I didn't like that at all. Honestly, gunfight's kind of trash, as far as I'm concerned. But then they had the second beta, where they let everyone play the ground war mode. And that was pretty much 90% of why I actually picked up Modern Warfare, was for that.
Thank you, Trav. Thanks for the GTA Money Guides reviews. I'm at 16 million, and I saved even more on dumb vehicles. Well, thank you, Trav, for the super chat. I'm glad I helped you out. But, you know what I'll say about this, is I don't like how, like, in a lot of Call of Duty games, like, especially, like, in Modern Warfare 2019, you will have these people who will literally identify what is skill and what isn't. And, you know, there will be, like, I might be driving in a tank, and I might get, like, 50 kills in a tank in a match. And what will happen is people will say, oh, that doesn't take skill to get 50 kills in a tank or something like that. It's like, to survive that long in a ground war and blow up several other tanks and not get blown up, I think that takes skill.
How quickly a tank can be destroyed.
Yeah. I've gotten my tank destroyed in just a matter of seconds with full health. So, like, you know, these people that are, like, you know, saying, like, tanks don't take skill to use, or APCs, or any of that other stuff. You gotta know APCs take a lot of skill to use, because you gotta know where to park them correctly, so that your teammates can spawn.
You're all alone in the world? Everyone forgot. Forgot about Flacco. Damn you all. Everyone forgot about me. But
Oh, thank you for dropping a like, Lewis.
Friends of mine in jail. They're being moved.
I remember that,
Gonna break them out.
like,
Set them free.
what I find really funny about, like, a lot of the people that if you guys notice, like, when you play the Modern Warfare games, or even like the Call of Duty games in general, you guys notice the people that are complaining about shotguns most of the time in multiplayer and Call of Duty, the people that complain about that most of the time, they're quick scopers. The people that are complaining most about the shotguns, they're like, oh, they're like, oh, shotguns take no skill, but apparently in their eyes, quick scoping does. I see these people that run around with the SPR with, like, you know, the smallest stock and the smallest barrel and everything like that, and they're like instantly like locking on to somebody with aim assist and just quick scoping them, and in their eyes, that somehow takes skill, but the
And you can hit someone in the, like, at the waistline level, and that still counts as a one hit.
I personally get pissed off whenever I'm using a sniper rifle in those games, and I actually kill people with the sniper rifle. In Search and Destroy, like, I've killed people with the 50 cal in Search and Destroy. And, like, I have people that literally rant at me in the kill cam or whatever, and they'll say, like, oh, wow, hard scoper. It's like, you know, what is that supposed to mean exactly? Like, you know, hard scoper. Like, it's like, what, because I look down the scope, I use the gun the way it was supposed to be used? And the thing is, like, you never see any, do you ever see a sniper use a pistol in Modern Warfare? Like, you almost never see a sniper use a pistol. Everyone's just running around quick scoping with their, yeah, I'll do Call of Duty streams, I could do that in the future.
You know, Shoot the Ship has been in Modern Warfare now for, I want to say, like a month and a half now. I wonder if they're effectively making it permanent, because that would be nice.
What are some underrated games that you think every gamer should try? Saints Row 2, Mercenaries Playground Destruction, Days Gone. really think of one at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I liked Cold War. I liked the story in Cold War. I thought the single player was decent. I didn't really get much into the multiplayer, but I liked the single player overall. When people say a Cold War is the worst Call of Duty, I disagree. I don't think Cold War is the worst Call of Duty. I think the worst one is probably Infinite Warfare. But
I don't know. Personally, I don't count that as well as a couple other ones that are basically the same thing.
The thing that I'm getting
They're
at,
not
though,
even Call of Duty anymore. They're just trash.
But the thing that I'm getting at, ZX, is that people act like when you zoom in on the scope and you actually hit like a moving target, they act like that doesn't take skill. And they think that quick scoping is the only way to snipe. And I remember when quick scoping started. It started on Call of Duty 4, and it was started by a bunch of kids on Call of Duty 4. I was like 13 at the time too, so I remember when this was going on. And they were just running around. They were running around in Call of Duty 4 lobbies. The quick scoping originated in Call of Duty 4, and they were running around with that M40A5 rifle, and they had like the ACOG scope on it. And, yeah, the ACOG scope. They had that on it, and that's all they were doing is just running around with that thing, and just they were saying, "Oh, quick scope, quick scope." And that's really, where the mess started.
That one in particular, if I remember, I don't know if they ever patched it, but I remember there was a unintended effect. If you had whatever the perk was called that increased your damage, if you had that on with that rifle, but with the ACOG on, for some reason, you had more damage than the perk intended. So there was no surviving the stop no matter what it was. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but I remember something like that being mentioned to me years and years ago.
You're a dead man.
Okay, how many more of them are left? Okay.
Yeah, kick back a little. They make one hell of a.
How many people we still got in the posse?
Come on, let's go. Just be
Okay, let's get.
executed.
Well, thank you, Knight, for the super chat. How to gain more XP in Red Dead Redemption 2. How to get more XP? I'll show you in a moment here. I'm just gonna deliver this target off because I'm getting chased by the cops here.
Legendary.
Let's go. I gotta get out of here.
Will I play 6 Days in Fallujah? Probably. I'll probably do a playthrough of that on my channel. Okay. What the? Why isn't it moving?
I wasn't offering options.
Don't make me repeat myself. Damn it! We're gonna make them pay for this. Oh, they don't know what's coming to them.
Don't let them kill me like a dog. Try not to kill us out here, all right?
Hey, Posse, bust me out of here.
Hey, will you get me out of here, please?
You ever drive one of these before?
Let's get going, damn it.
Okay, here we go.
Don't let them kill me.
Do like you told, damn you.
Good Lord.
Enjoying your GTA 3 playthrough. Lots of nostalgia as the Spank Addict says special delivery. Thank you, Twisted. That mission scared me a lot. So, wanted to know how to make more XP, an easy way is to go into your settings, go to controls, and go down here to targeting, turn it on to free aim, lock on mode, on foot, because when you kill somebody in free aim and NPC, you get 20 XP more per each additional kill. And on top of that, just wait, when you do missions, wait a few more minutes longer to turn them in, you get more money and XP. And if you do the collectibles, and you turn them in, each collectible set you turn in, it's 1500 XP. Oh, hello, Wee, I'm doing good.
Also, isn't it 100 XP when you pick one up?
It can be 100 XP or 200 XP, it depends on the collectible. Let me see here. What is the we got 4 people in the posse. This will probably be perfect to sell my moonshine, and also at the same time to yeah, it'll probably be good to sell my moonshine and do that story mission. Okay, let's see, wilderness camp. Where is this here? Okay. Play GTA. I'll do it later today. I should have the next part of GTA 3 up tonight. What's the story of my Red Dead Online character? Not really much. I just made him how he is. Who's screaming in the background? What do you mean? Okay. Okay, I'm about to finish these cartridges, and then when I finish these cartridges, I'm gonna fast travel to my moonshine business.
Hold on. I got this thing here, and there's nothing
Oh, the
I can
Salem
really
Witch
do
Trials
with it.
video. Before the end of the month. It's finishing, you'll see it.
Oh,
You see it.
damn this horse.
I have finished this batch. We can sell it when you like. So,
Can we sell
what
this?
shall we create? Now,
How to
we
make
have
more
a
money in Red
batch
Dead Redemption
ready
2? Well,
for
I have a guide on
shipment,
it. Check
okay?
that out on my channel.
I can trust you.
It's
I know.
I have like ultimate
You
money
are
guides on
not
my channel on
the
Red Dead.
rest,
Like check out the Red Dead guides playlist. You'll find it in here.
Tricheur.
What do my parents
But,
think of my
when I
success?
give
They're,
a
they're
batch
happy.
to
They're proud
you,
of me.
I know you will guard it with your life. You will not let a little thing like a barrage.
When
of
will I play
bullets,
GTA 5
get
again?
in
Probably
your
in
way,
July
huh?
when there's another update
Like
or when
you
Enhanced Edition
these
comes
are
out.
Valuable customers. You will look after every last jug. So, they are yours.
I'm still wondering
Allez-y.
exactly what they mean by expanded and enhanced. Because to me, that means one of two things. Possibly crossplay with the Xbox, which would be nice. Or...
But if they did crossplay with PC, do you know how much of a disaster that would be?
No. I know. And I would hope they take the hint and don't allow PC crossplay. But, because when it went from the first release to the second release, they added first person. So really the only step forward of that would add VR somehow, but that would be really weird for GTA.
Oh, hey, Saucer.
I'd probably still play it though and find some way to enjoy it. Probably the racing would be really cool that way.
This is what I like about Red Dead, is that you can, you can just pass people, and they're not gonna shoot at you most of the time.
Yeah, nor did we explode in a big orbital cannon.
Yeah, the orbital cannon is one of the worst things they've ever added. I can't believe there's some people that actually defend that thing.
Pay money for.
Please don't stop in front of the wagon like that, because I'm not gonna stop. Even if you're griefed more in Red Dead, the thing about it is that in Red Dead, there's more things to counter in that game than in GTA. In GTA, there's almost nothing really to counter the griefing. In this game, you can parlay people, you can activate defensive mode, and they can't hurt you, and you can still do the majority of your activities in the game. I'm rank 45, so I went up 6 levels on the Outlaw Pass today on this stream. That was good. I mean, I would love crossplay on this game. I just don't want to see the crossplay with PC personally.
Yeah, Enlisted is the first game that I know of that lets you toggle, do you want to crossplay to console, or include PC, or exclude PC so that it's only console? Or just turn it off entirely. It's actually been very nice, because the PC players in that game, given that it's a free-to-play game, I'm pretty sure I've encountered a couple hackers.
Okay, Moonshine check. We'll do a story mission right now for the Moonshine. It'll help get some XP too.
You are pleased with the profits from that batch, I hope. Au travail! Très bien. This was a good deal. Aha! Ça marche. Now we must be patient.
Okay, there we go. That's producing already now.
That was a good
Replay story missions. Let's see if we can do this on roofless. That'll be a really big challenge. What's going on right now? This is one of my favorite missions. And the thing is, though, is this is when Rockstar actually cared for Red Dead Online. Like, the Moonshiners was like the last update that I know when they actually cared for the game. Yeah, and the Moonshiners DLC actually had a story to it, and the story was actually pretty good. Usually online games, you know, when they add story missions, they're not too good, but the story was actually pretty decent. I like the Moonshine campaign.
Land ahoy! Grab that plank, set it down there. Whew! Permission to come aboard. So, this here's the merchandise. It's top-notch stuff, so be careful with it. Come on, help me get it unloaded. Ooh, watch your foot in there, landlubber.
Yeah, I know, Gilly.
Wait. Where are the wagons? I arranged 2 drivers. God damn it! I planned this whole thing. Least folks can do is show up on time. Train's coming in. Just act natural.
Everyone stay right where you are. This is Agent Reed Hickson of the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Lemuel Fife, you are under arrest for the manufacture and distribution of an illegal substance, escaping state custody, running bail, and tax evasion. And today, we will bring the fullest force of the law down upon you. You just can't stop running your mouth, can you moronic hick? You need to watch who you talk to. Move in and bag those rats. And bring Fight to me.
You hold them off. I'll try and start the engine.
So, like I've said a few times, the Bureau of Internal Revenue, who are the antagonists in this DLC, these were actually real people. Okay, got them there. See anything here? Oh, what just happened? Did someone die? I think someone died. Okay, retry checkpoint then. Is the online related to the campaign story? A little bit. Like, there's some characters that appear, but like the story that you have in the online is different. It's a different story. Can you do a 360 no scope? Well, you can't really do that in this game.
You're gonna die like a dog.
Don't move up, just stay here, use cover. We can't see them on the radar on roofless difficulty, so you gotta be careful. Okay,
Why are none of you on the boat? You really use some damn protection.
get on the boat.
Well, what about the rest of you? You getting on or not? I ain't waiting around here much longer. All right, that's it. I'm moving out. The rest of you, follow along the shore.
Oh no, he's revived.
I know Hickson, that won't be the last of them. That bastard never does things by hand.
Oh no, is it
Wouldn't let
gonna
me.
fail?
I went right up to him and then it wouldn't revive.
Oh no. That's the Carcano. Did they even have crosshair scopes in this time period?
Optics were kind of rare.
That's it, you're dead. To hell, well, what about the rest of you? You getting on or not? I ain't waiting around here much longer.
Oh, get on the boat. All right. Get on the boat. Get on the boat.
You gotta get on the boat or you're gonna get left behind. Is he swimming after the boat? You're not gonna make it. You're gonna have to take a horse and follow on the coast. You're not gonna catch up to the boat. You gotta get out of the water. You're gonna die in the water.
Just look good at all. If you run out of bullets, there's more on the boat here.
Where are we getting shot from right now?
Throw everything you've got at them. We can't afford to lose these ingredients. And I sure can't afford to go back to jail.
So, the people chasing us in this mission, the Bureau of Internal Revenue, these guys were actually real people. This was a real agency at the time, and they actually had a military-like police force like this, and they would actually go after moonshiners. And the reason they went after moonshiners is because a lot of the federal government's money at the time actually came from taxes on alcohol, and a large percentage of it came from taxes on alcohol. The U.S. for most of its history did not have a federal income tax, and so they relied heavily on other taxes like sales tax and alcohol taxes. And this agency still exists today, but they're a different name. You know what name there are today? They're called the IRS.
Take them down.
Yes, these guys are the IRS back then. Dynamite.
Dynamite? You're throwing dynamite. Get those son of bitches.
Okay, we're approaching Van Horn now. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is a lot of people here now. Got him.
Straight ahead of us.
I know when we get into the swamp area, it's gonna be really bad. I can't climb up on this. Okay.
For Christ's sake, they're still coming.
Oh no. Left side. What's up?
Looks like I made it to Sicily after all. Don't worry about it.
What is that? What the?
Passing visit.
Okay, that's weird. Why are they floating?
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn it, they just won't let up. There's more on the shore up ahead.
What the? I don't know how I just got knocked off. I don't see any on the train. Oh yeah, this is the part where they're gonna try to blow up the boat with dynamite. We gotta be careful here. Oh, hello, Piety. Damn. Damn, how many shots does it take to kill them? Come on, pop out, pop out. Oh, he's so lucky.
Looks like we're finally getting the message. Woo-hoo! I'm gonna push on to San Denis, see if we can dock there. It'll be easier to lose them in the city. Boy, I sure ain't looking forward to telling Aunt Maggie about all this. I hardly falls into the category of keeping her noses clean, but all you can do is roll with the punches, am I right? Yeah, I don't see any more of them, do you? Okay, on to San Denis. Thank God for that.
Oh no, he got on board.
Going back to jail. I'd rather die than be alone in the cell for even 1 minute with that maniac.
Am I gonna make a walkthrough on Red Dead Redemption 1? I'll do that. I'll do that later in the year. I think they had an exclusive deal with Sony on that one, Michael.
Okay, I think that's all of them. Christ,
Thank you
that
for
was
still
a
posting Red
close
Dead. No
one.
problem, man.
Oh, all right, these docks look clear. Let's unload and get the hell out of here. All right, that's the last one. Oh, thank you. Goddamn revenuers. It's like Hickson's got some sixth sense or something. I'll find how this got out, believe you me, starting with them drivers. Can't trust anybody these days. Anyway, at least we got what we came for. I'll see you back at the house.
What?
Yeah.
Waleed? Any advice on how to get a PS5 as of now? I mean, check online and use I'm trying to remember the name of the website. Pop Finder, I think it's called. It's like a website that'll tell you when the PS5 is in stock in certain stores, so you can try to use that to help you out. It'll tell you how much stock PS5s are in like a store, so you can go to the store and pick it up. It'll tell you how many there are right now, or it might tell you also how many are coming in. All of that for trying to evade taxes. Well, the revenue men were very aggressive. And the thing is, they were even more aggressive during Prohibition. Like during the Prohibition, when alcohol was illegal, it was this revenue agents that were also enforcing that. So it's the same people that were enforcing the. And the thing is, the revenue agents were really corrupt. They were really prone to corruption. I have a video on the revenue agents and like who they really were. So like if you guys want to like know the real history, just look up on my channel. There's a video called "Who Were the Revenue Agents," and I talked about like the real history and comparing it to Red Dead and what they did. I buy a lot of frozen foods usually. I do cook a little bit, but usually I buy a lot of frozen foods because I'm not good at cooking. But I think I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream right here. And I'll because I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry right now. But I will I'll still stick around for a few minutes and answer any questions people might have. If you want to ask me anything, I'll still answer any questions. So if you guys enjoyed my stream, though, please drop a like on it. If you guys enjoyed my stream, if you guys help me get up to 500 likes. What is it? I will have I should have the next part of GTA 3 up tonight, probably tonight. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow, definitely. But I think I'll have it up tonight. What did I major in college? In college, I was all over the place. In college, I was an undeclared. You know, I finished liberal arts. I was undeclared. And then I tried to do history, but the history program got canceled because it wasn't popular enough. So I didn't end up getting a degree because I didn't finish all the requirements in it. And so I ended up doing law enforcement technology, and that's what I've been growing in. Well, or I did.
Some fresh customers.
Finished. Have you been losing subscribers? Yes, I mean you always lose subscribers. I mean you grow and you gain some subscribers, you lose some subscribers. I notice the majority of the time the subscribers that I lose, it's oftentimes like people that are just upset that I'm like posting different content, like they're unhappy that I'm doing different content and I'm not just playing GT Online, and so like you have that. That's fine if if that's what people like want to do. Okay, like I don't want to see anybody go. But at the same time as, I'm not gonna like, just do just one game constantly on my channel, and I'm gonna play whatever I feel like playing. So it's, you can't make everyone happy, that's the point I'm making. I did lose a few subscribers when I started playing SOCOM, but I don't get it, I like SOCOM regardless of, if it's popular or not. But yeah, you just can't worry about that personally, because it's like, I don't know what, yeah. You'll have people that will support you no matter what content you do. Thanks for the stream, no problem. When am I gonna do another lore video? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, the next lore video. It's already finished. All I have to do is upload, but I'm not gonna really upload it at this hour. So tomorrow, the next lore video will be uploaded tomorrow. It'll be a GTA lore. It'll be a good one. It's a 30-minute video, by the way, because I had to explain a lot of things, but it actually explains one thing that's a little bit unclear in the GTA games. They're not mad because you aren't playing GT Online. They're mad because you don't play GT Online at all anymore. I do play GT Online when updates come out. I've said that clearly several times. I said when another update comes out, I play it. If you remember last year, I did the exact same thing last year, where like around August time, I stopped playing GT Online, and I told people I'll play it when the next update comes out, and I kept my word. And I played it when Cayo Perico came out, and I enjoyed it. But right now there's nothing for me to do. And also, it's not just the fact that it's not just the fact that there's nothing for me to do. If I was to play GT Online right now, I would not personally enjoy it. I'm telling you that right now. I would not enjoy it. I would not be having fun because I played the game way too much and I just got really bored of it. And if I played it, you guys would see on my streams that I'm not happy, that I'm not having fun, and so that would just make the content poorer, and the content would suffer as a result of it. And so that's why should I play it if I don't enjoy it? Like, it's like right now. I do like the game, don't get me wrong. It's not that I hate GT Online, but right now I would not have fun with it because I got so bored of it. But regardless, like, the comment is, I had people ranting at me even when I was doing GT Online content and I was doing like other content on the side. I would have people rant at me and curse me out just because I did different games alongside that. So regardless if I play GT Online or not, I'm gonna have people that are gonna get pissed off that I'm doing other content. So there's nothing I can do about that.
She is quite a woman,
But I mean, like, what was his name? What is his name? Like, Tagback TV. Tagback TV. Like, I subscribed to Tagback TV like a long time ago when he was doing like Red Dead content, and I like the guy. I liked him. I liked his personality. I think he's a cool guy. He's a good guy. And what happened was Tagback TV barely does any Red Dead content anymore, but I'm not pissed off at him for that. I never got pissed off at him. I'm happy for whatever he's happy with. I'm happy. I just want the guy to be happy and enjoy what he does in his channel. I never unsubscribed from him or stopped like watching his videos just because he doesn't play Red Dead anymore. So that's just me personally. People have different opinions, but that's just me. If somebody plays like different content, I don't get mad or pissed off. I don't care really. They can do what they want on their channel. It's you gotta do what you enjoy, and you can't and you can't let people dictate to you what you can and can't do, because that's gonna make you go crazy. Can you make a video series where you read good and hateful comments? I could do it on possibly good comments, but if I do a series on like the comments that are like complaining and stuff like that, it's just gonna give them attention. I don't think that's really worth it. Occasionally on Twitter, like I'll post like a screenshot of like a really stupid comment that I see, but there isn't much more than that. On what? What is that cool? I don't know what that is. Thank you for the super chat.
Hello. Oh la vache.
Yeah, but I mean, last thing I'll say on that is, when I started doing like and you guys that have been with my channel for some time, you know what I'm talking about. And then the thing is, a lot of the people actually watching my channel right now are new subscribers. So a lot of the people that are watching right now subscribed to me the last 2 months, and that was primarily from the classic GTA content. So like, you know, when people complain that I'm not doing GTA Online, I am doing classic GTAs. I'm doing that and doing lore videos on that because I enjoy that. So that's a way for me to still do GTA with me enjoying it. But you know, the people that that stuck by that have been with my channel, you know, for some time, you guys will remember that, like, you know, like last year when I took a break from GTA, so many complaints on like a lot of the videos. Like there was just so many comments, some really nasty comments too. Like there were some comments that were saying like, when are you gonna play GTA? Those are fine. But then there was like other comments that were like just being nasty and just being aggressive and cursing me out simply because I was doing different content, telling me that they subscribed for GTA, and they were telling me that they were gonna unsubscribe if I kept doing other content and other stuff, and just not being nice. And what happened was I noticed that over time, a lot of those comments, they don't appear in my videos anymore. Like yes, they still occasionally do, but it's much less than what I had before. And most of the comments on the video on my new content it's in relation to my new content. So it's talking about the video that I made. It's not talking about something else. And I think that the reason that a lot of those comments, disappeared is because I think a lot of those people unsubscribed, like the people that were complaining. So the point that I'm making is, like, you know, you can't please everyone. You know, some people are gonna get pissed off, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, I try to provide entertaining content for people, and I try to keep everyone happy and in a positive mood. But some people, you know, unfortunately, when they don't see the content that they want to see, and they see a YouTuber that they might like playing a different game that they don't like, they might lash out and they might get all pissed off. But I guess that'll pretty much be it. That'll pretty much be it for the stream today. But I'll probably have the next part of GTA 3 like up like 30 minutes. If I don't have it up tonight, then I'll have it up tomorrow. So either tonight or tomorrow. Any plan for millions of celebration? Well, I'm probably not going to hit 1 million subscribers until like some time. So I don't know. It's still a long way away. Sorry for the hater. Oh, there was no hater. There was no hater. There was just somebody like asking me like earlier if I was he was just asking me if I was losing subscribers. So I was just, you know, talking about that. That's just what I was referencing. Yeah. What are you gonna eat? I don't know. I might I have, what is it? I have some salmon fish in the fridge, like the frozen one that I might like make. So that's what I might do that now. What is your favorite food? Sushi. You can't make anyone happy in the house, so make yourself happy in the ones that like you how you are. Thank you, Boo. The GTA 3 playthrough bring back some good memories. Thank you, Saucer. What are you gonna do in summer vacation? I don't know. I'll see. So I guess I'll be going here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. When do you do a Mafia 2 walkthrough? I already did one. Look up the playlist on my channel, and you'll see I did a Mafia 2 walkthrough in 2019. So thank you. This channel has only gotten better for new content. That means a lot to me, Raphael. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me and my new content. That does mean a lot to me. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the